Welcome. This presentation has been put together by the 0 to 19 Growing Healthy team. Thanks for joining today. This session will run for approximately 30 minutes. Please be mindful what's right for one family is not necessarily right for another, but we hope that following this you'll have a few hints and tips on how to manage your fussy eater. Supporting your child with fussy eating, a 0 to 19 service online workshop, helping parents navigate common feeding challenges effectively. Fussy eating is a common developmental stage and not usually a cause for alarm. The goal is to provide evidence-based advice aligned with the NHS guidelines and Start for Life principles, focusing on creating positive mealtime experiences, supporting healthy eating habits, and reducing parental stress. Participants will learn what to expect during the session and how these tips can be applied in everyday life to encourage children to explore a variety of foods without pressure or conflict. Understanding fussy eating. Why fussy eating happens? It's a normal developmental phase. Fussy eating is a normal part of a child development. Often peaking between ages 2 and 5, it can occur as children assert independence and develop preferences. Common reasons for fussy eating: sensory sensitivities, developmental stages, and family mealtime dynamics often contribute to fussy eating behaviours. Supporting positive eating. It takes patience, persistence, and avoiding pressure or bribery to help maintain a healthy relationship with food. Persistent refusal or signs of nutritional deficiencies may indicate an underlying issue needing professional advice, and that's when we'd advise you to seek further help. Most children grow out of fussy eating with consistent support and exposure to varied foods. What is fussy eating? Fussy eating is really common in children, particularly during the toddler years, and it can cause lots of stress and anxiety at meal times. Please be reassured this is a normal phase of development. This is where children may refuse new foods or foods they previously enjoyed. This is called the neophobic stage. It is thought to be the natural evolution to avoid children eating unsafe foods. Although it can be stressful and worrying, most babies and children are able to learn and enjoy foods when a calm, relaxed approach has been introduced. Typical development. Babies are born with a natural sucking reflex and a sweet tooth, along with a built-in survival mechanism to survive. From 6 months, the Department of Health suggests weaning should begin. By this stage, babies' physical development has matured. Babies can hold their own head, they can sit up independently, and their tummies can now digest solid foods. Babies will accept new textures and begin self-feeding. Around 12 to 24 months, a possible reluctance towards trying new foods is normal. They may reject some foods that they would have normally eaten, and this is not your baby being challenging, this is part of their normal development. They have more of an awareness to smells, textures, appearance of foods, and the baby's own environment. Around 2 to 8 years, children have a similar food preference. They like repetition of food, they know and they like. They have their own expectations of what the meal or the food should be like. Around the age of 8 years plus, social influences such as schools promoting healthy eating habits, children going to friends' houses or parties, and experiencing different foods will help support children to become independent and may encourage them to try new foods. Healthy eating foundations. NHS Eat Well Guide and Start for Life recommendations focus on balanced meals and age-appropriate portion sizes. Balanced meal guidelines. NHS Eat Well Guide emphasises offering a variety of foods from all main food groups for balanced nutrition. The practical tips are to serve child-sized portions and avoid oversized servings to promote healthy eating habits. Respect a child's appetite cues. Encouraging food acceptance. Repeated exposure to new foods without pressure increases children's acceptance over time. Hydration and snack limits. Limit sugary snacks and drinks while ensuring proper hydration for healthy growth. It is important to offer a variety of foods from all food groups, including fruits, vegetables, proteins, dairy, and starchy carbohydrates. What doesn't work? Withholding preferred foods, leaving a child to go hungry, hiding or disguising food in other foods or new packaging, trying to trick the child. Pressure to eat. Never force a child or baby to eat or force food in their mouths. Bribing children. Don't use foods as a reward, as this can lead to a child starting to think of sweet foods as nice and vegetables as nasty. The impact of fussy eating. Makes you feel like a bad parent. Worried that your child won't sleep or grow or they have poor health. Worried about what others think. It's frustrating and stressful. Not enjoying meal times. Parents ending up making lots of different meals. Why children may refuse food. It may be the smell. The child doesn't like the smell of the food or the smell in the kitchen. It may be the look of the food. Does the food look appealing to the child? The child may be overfaced. Too much food on their plate. Think about portion sizes. Textures. Even as adults, we all like or dislike certain textures of foods. The child may not be hungry. Just because it's tea time doesn't mean the child is hungry. Think of the amount of snacks or drinks they may have had through the day. Your child may be busy playing, not ready to stop playing to eat tea. There may be no family routines of meal times. Meal times need to be consistent so the child understands what a meal time is. Filling up on fluid or milk or juice during the day. It's so much easier to drink on the go than it is to sit down and eat a meal, so they could be filling up on fluid. The child knowing that they will get something after, getting alternative choices as parents or carers, they don't want them to go to bed hungry. It can be a battle of wills, causing stress and anxiety for both child and parent, making mealtimes unpleasurable. Practical tips for mealtimes. Creating calm and positive mealtime environments. Relaxed mealtime atmosphere. Create a relaxed, calm environment during mealtimes for minimizing distractions such as screens, and avoiding food arguments promotes positive mealtime experiences. Division of responsibility. Parents control what, when, and where food is offered, while children decide how much and whether to eat. This reduces pressure and promotes autonomy. Tips. Regular meal and snack times. Family eating together and modelling healthy eating supports children's food acceptance and security. Avoid food as reward. Using food as reward or punishment creates negative associations and should be avoided for the positive mealtime feelings. Making food fun. Encourage exploration and enjoyment. Involve children in cooking. Engaging children in shopping and cooking makes food more appealing and creates excitement about eating. Creative food presentation. Using fun shapes and colourful arrangements makes food visually attractive and encourages children to try it. Introduce new foods alongside familiar favourites. Framing, tasting as adventure. Parents should use positive language and curiosity to make tasting new foods a fun and adventurous experience rather than a chore. Interactive food activities. Activities like taste tests and themed meals spark children's interest. The goal is to reduce anxiety around familiar foods and foster a sense of enjoyment and discovery. These playful strategies help children build confidence and broaden their food preferences over time. How can we normalise food and meal times? Make mealtimes fun. We learn best through fun. Use your imagination, relax, and enjoy the mealtime with your child. For example, some foods can be displayed differently, or get your child involved in the preparation of the food. Let them feel the food and explore how it feels and smells. Set a routine that you can stick to as a family. Pretend play with food such as tea parties, a cafe, or kitchen play. Food sensory, exploring how food looks, feels, and smells. Getting your child involved in food preparation and cooking, setting and clearing the table with support. Write a shopping list and go on a shopping trip for the ingredients together. What can help? You're the best teacher, and the children learn from example, so be a good role model. Get rid of any stress at meal times. Parents eat the same food as your child. Remember to lead by example. Normalising food. Asking the child to help to prepare foods with cooking and baking, allowing them to touch and explore foods. Take them to the supermarket or take them shopping so that they can help you buy the ingredients for your meals. Setting the table ready for tea and helping to clear away. Offer a child small portions. The child can always have more. Putting food on their own plate, building independence and choice. Put some favourite food on your child's plate along with new foods, new taste. It can take up to 15 times for a child to try new food before liking it. Put new foods alongside a familiar or favourite food. With repetitive exposure, they may eventually become interested and will pick it up, lick it, or eat it, if we're lucky. Eat together as a family. Chatting, communicating, developing social skills and table manners. And remember, mealtime should be fun. Don't force a child to finish what's on their plate. If the child says they are full or had enough, be respectful to this. Have healthy foods available and accessible. Carrots, cherry tomatoes, carrot sticks, etc. for snacks if needed, rather than going for sweet sugary snacks. Turn TV, radios off and don't have mobile phones at the dinner table. Parents being mindful of what their child has eaten over the week rather than in one day. Having a consistent approach to mealtimes and ensuring that you, as a parent, are taking care of yourself and recharging your own batteries. Interactive activities. Imagine your ideal mealtime. Visualization of ideal mealtime. Imagine a calm, happy family meal to clarify what an ideal mealtime looks like and feels like. Who is present and how do you feel? Identifying goals and values. This exercise helps identify your goals and values around mealtimes, creating a positive mindset for implementing, like connection, enjoyment, and reducing stress during meals. Guiding practical steps. Imagining success supports you to clarify what matters most in creating positive mindsets and practical changes for better mealtimes. Problem solving together. Do this with all of the family. Identify mealtime challenges. Focus on one specific mealtime challenge, such as a child refusing vegetables, and brainstorm 3 possible solutions with family members. Collaborative brainstorming. This approach fosters creativity and shared responsibility, making solutions more practical and sustainable. Examples might include offering vegetables in different forms, involving the child in preparation, or modeling enjoyment of the food. Teamwork and positive communication. This approach builds teamwork and positive communication, empowering families to solve problems constructively. Mealtime conversation games. Conversation games make mealtimes enjoyable and encourage family bonding. Examples include asking fun questions. These prompts reduce tension, distract from food-related stress, and create positive associations with shared meals. Parents can rotate questions daily or let children choose their favorites. This playful approach helps children feel relaxed and engaged, making mealtimes a pleasant experience for everyone. Some ideas of the questions could be, what is your favorite color? This encourages sharing and conversation. If you could have a superpower, what would it be? Sparks imagination and fun. Would you rather ride a bike or a scooter? Promotes choice and engagement. What makes you laugh? Creates a positive atmosphere. How to promote good dental hygiene. Everything that a child ingests touches their teeth, whether this be food, snacks or drinks, so it is important to look after their teeth and gums as soon as they start to appear. Damage to teeth is caused when bacteria in the mouth feeds on sugars and starches in food and drink. This causes a sticky layer called plaque. Over time, plaque causes tooth decay. There are some simple things you can do to keep your child's teeth and gums healthy and prevent tooth decay. These are by reducing the frequency of eating sugary foods and drinks, by establishing a good teeth cleaning routine twice a day using a fluoride toothpaste. This should take 2 minutes. Make it fun by using an egg timer. A parent or carer should guide their child's hand to enable them to learn the correct movement. A mirror can also be used so the child can see where they are brushing. It is important to brush all tooth surfaces as well as the gum line where plaque gathers. Use a toothbrush with a small head containing a soft bristle. Always brush teeth and gums last thing at night before sleep, as this ensures the fluoride continues working while your child is asleep and when saliva flow decreases. Ensure you also brush at least on one other occasion during the day. Toothpaste for babies and children should contain no less than 1,000 parts per million of fluoride. For under 3s, use a smear of toothpaste 3/4 of the way across the toothbrush. For over 3s, a pea-sized amount can be used. Make sure children don't eat or lick toothpaste from the tube. Following toothbrushing, your child should be encouraged to spit out toothpaste, but not to rinse. Try to give your child plain tap water most of the time. Any drinks that contain free sugars should be only given at a mealtime or snacks. It is important to look after primary milk teeth until they drop out naturally. Children with healthy milk teeth usually go on to have healthy adult teeth too. Vitamins. The recommendations are that all children under the age of 5 years old should be taking vitamins A, C and D, even if they are having a healthy diet. Please see our 0 to 19 Growing Healthy app for local venues for the Healthy Start vitamins. When to seek support. Identifying red flags. While fussy eating is usually normal, certain signs indicate the need for professional advice. These include significant weight loss and refusal of entire food groups. This may signal serious issues needing professional evaluation. Seeking professional help. Parents are encouraged to contact health visitors or GPs promptly for early intervention and support. Limited food variety. Eating fewer than 10 foods consistently can indicate problematic eating behaviors requiring attention. Early intervention ensures children receive adequate nutrition and support. This section reassures parents that help is available and encourages them to seek guidance without delay if concerns arise. The key takeaways. Understanding fussy eating. Fussy eating is a common behavior and can be managed with patience and introducing variety in food. Positive mealtime experiences. Creating supportive and enjoyable mealtimes helps build healthy eating habits among children. Parental strategies and resources. Parents are encouraged to use conversation, games, and explore resources to support healthy mealtime routines like NHS Start for Life. Building confidence and support. Providing links and encouragement helps families feel equipped for stress-free mealtimes. We hope you have found this webinar useful. For useful resources, please see the links below. If you require further support or advice regarding your child's fussy eating, we are still available via our single point of contact line, which is 0300 30 30 916, and you can contact us by using our health chat, which is our messaging service, which you will find on our 0 to 19 app. Thank you for being part of this webinar, and we hope it has been useful. We would really appreciate it if you could take the time to scan the QR code or follow the link to leave us some feedback on this session. This helps us continually improve our services, and we are grateful for your input.